Hello everyone. In this video we are going to find asymptotic expansion of leading order term of the given integral using Laplace method. So in previous video we have studied in detail what is Laplace method and how to find asymptotic expansion for the given integral. Now we are going to apply the method and to find asymptotic expansion for the given integral. So in general form, the integration is between a to b. So here a is 0, b is pi by 2. So our integration is between 0 to pi by 2. Therefore a is 0 and b is pi by 2. What is the general form? Integration is between a to b f of t e power x phi of t into dt. This is our general form. So here we don't have coefficient for exponential function e. Therefore, our f of t, on comparing the given integral with the standard integral form, we are having phi of t is equal to 1. This is the general form. This is our given integral. Just compare this two. So when we compare this two, we have f of t is 1. What is phi of t? Phi of t is minus tan t. Don't neglect the minus. Phi of t is minus tan t. So now we have to find the value of t at which phi of t is maximum, right? So to find this, so this is our phi of t, which is minus tan t. What is phi dash of t? Phi dash of t is, minus remains as it is, differentiation of tan t is secant square t. So phi dash of t is minus secant square t. Now at t is equal to 0, phi dash of 0 is minus secant square 0 is minus 1. Why I am considering 0 here is phi of 0. See here we are having 0 to pi by 2. So phi of 0 is minus tan 0. Tan 0 is 0. Again phi of pi by 2 is minus tan pi by 2. It is minus infinity. So what is the very first condition? Phi of a should be, or some value alpha is 0. So when t is 0, phi of 0, that is it is 0. Phi of 0 is 0. So 0 to be maximum. To have 0 is maximum, we should have phi dash should be less than 0. Here when we substitute t is equal to 0, we are having minus 1. Therefore phi dash of 0 is 0. So this is, which case it is? Alpha is equal to a itself. Here lower limit is 0 to pi by 2. Here we are having 0 to pi by 2. So 0 to minus infinity. So whatever values in between we will take, it will be negative value. We are having maximum at 0. Similarly phi dash of t is minus secant square t. 0 can be maximum or minimum. 0 is maximum or minimum. How to conclude whether it is maximum or minimum? When phi dash of t is less than 0, it will be maximum. When phi dash of t is greater than 0, it will be minimum. Here phi dash of t is less than 0, therefore it is maximum. So we got the value a is, t is equal to a. So it is second case form. So what is the general solution for second case? I of x comma epsilon is equal to asymptotic to f of a e power x phi of a by minus x phi of p a to the power 1 by p, p factorial 1 by p into gamma of 1 by p. This is the general solution for second case. So what is the value of p here? Here we are having phi dash of 0 is less than 0. It means p is 1, first derivative. Therefore, p is equal to 1. What is the value of a? A is 0. So substitute those values here. Therefore, I is asymptotic to f of 0 e power x phi of 0 whole divided by minus x phi dash of 0 into 1 factorial is 1, 1 by 1, 1 by 1, gamma of 1 is 1 itself. Therefore, 1. In this solution, I have just substituted p is equal to 1. That's all. We have this solution. Now we have to find f of 0. What is f of t? 1. So substitute t is equal to 0. Again we will get 1 itself. So we are having this value as 1. Therefore I is asymptotic to. What is phi of 0? Phi of 0 is also 0. Phi of 0 is 0. E to the power 0 is 1. Therefore we have 1 by minus x. Phi dash of 0 is minus 1. So we are having minus 1. Therefore the solution is asymptotic to 1 by x when x tends to infinity. This is the solution for the first integral or asymptotic expansion of the given integral. This one. Now we are going to consider another integral. I of x is equal to 0 to infinity e power minus x sin h square t dt. Again x tends to infinity. So this is our second integral. We are going to find leading order term of the asymptotic expansion of the given integral. Here also a is 0, b is infinity, f of t is 1, phi of t is minus sin h square t. Compare with the standard form. Lower integral is a. Therefore, a is 0. Upper integral is b. Therefore, b is infinity. Coefficient is 1. Therefore, f of t is 1. E power x into phi of t. Therefore, phi of t is minus sin h square t. Now, we have to find the value of a. That is maximum value. Correct? Now, we are having phi dash of t is this. Phi of 0 is minus sin h square 0. So, it is 0. Phi of 0 is 0. Also, what is phi dash of t? Differentiated. Phi dash of t is minus 2 into differentiation of sin ht is cos ht. This we can also write it as minus sin h 2t, or we can stop at this stage also, no issues. When t is 0, we are having sin t as 0, therefore it is also 0. Actually phi dash of 0 should not be equal to 0, or it should be less than 0. Here it is 0, so differentiate it again. Phi double dash of t is equal to, what is differentiation of sin h 2t? Minus 2 into cos h 2t. When t is 0, we will have minus 2. Cos h 0 is 1. Therefore, now it is less than 0. It means p is equal to 2 in this case. Also, we are having the integration between 0 to infinity. A is 0. And the value will be from 0 to infinity. Right? Here, this value will be increasing from 0 to infinity. At t is equal to 0, phi of 0 is 0. So, first condition satisfied. Phi dash of 0 is also 0, but phi double dash of 0 is less than 0. Therefore, p is equal to 2. Again, the integral is between a to b itself. So, in the same formula, we are going to substitute p is equal to 2. So, if we substitute p is equal to 2, what we will get? I is asymptotic to. Again, f of t is 1. I will write as it is. E power x phi of a a is 0, phi of 0 divided by minus x phi double dash of 0 to the power 1 by 2 into 2 factorial to the power 1 by 2 1 by p gamma of 1 by p. We have to simplify this. Phi double dash of 0 is minus 2. Therefore, we will have e power phi of a is 0 by minus x minus 2 to the power half. This is nothing but 2 power half. 1 by 2 into gamma of 1 by 2 is root pi. So, we will have the solution. This become root 2. Root 2 and root 2 is 2 itself. Root pi by 2 into root x. This is our solution when x tends to infinity.